Now, the 76th Berlin Film Festival, known as the Berlinale, has wrapped up for another year, but it ended on an overtly political note after one of the winners criticised the German government for its stance on Gaza. Abdallah Al-Khatib's film Chronicles from the Siege won Best First Feature Film. During his acceptance speech, the Palestinian-Syrian director called for a free Palestine.
I'm so happy to get prize just because I get stage and I get microphone and I can speak about Palestine, I can say free Palestine, I can speak about genocide in Gaza, and I can speak about my people. So that's mean for us a lot, to find place, to create stage, to speak about Palestine everywhere.
Matthew Moore is now with me in the studio and can explain what more happened at the awards ceremony last night. Matthew, good to see you. What more did the Palestinian-Syrian filmmaker criticise? How far did it go?
We just heard from Abdallah Al-Khatib just now. He won an award for his film, which chronicles the story of people surviving the occupation. And he said he was glad to have won this award, not just for the award, but also for the opportunity to take to the stage. And he used his speech to criticise the German government he said, for what he described as being a partner in the genocide in Gaza. He said, we will remember everyone who stood by our side and we will remember everyone who was against us. A hugely political sentiment there on the stage at the Berlinale on the closing night. There was applause in the room, there was heckling. Interestingly, a senior member of the German government who was there, the Environment Minister, Carsten Schneider, has told the pub press that he walked out in protest at that speech. Not a huge surprise. 2 years ago, there was a similar incident at the Berlinale where award winners raised the issue of the war in Gaza, and there was a lot of criticism. I don't know if you remember back then that senior members of the German government stood by and didn't walk out in protest. So last night we have a senior member of the German government there in attendance, and he did walk out and he said that he rejected the contents of that speech. And I don't think it was a spontaneous act. I suspect that there was conversations, what do we do if there is a similar event or a similar incident, and we will walk out and protest. And that is what Carsten Schneider, the Environment Minister, did last night.
So even before there were open complaints that the festival management was not living up to its political responsibility in view of these events in Gaza, what exactly were the artists' accusations?
The issue of the Hamas-Israel war has dogged this festival. Really, every day it's been a topic at press conferences. There was a letter, an open letter signed by leading film stars, Tilda Swinton, Javier Bardem, and in it they condemned what they said was the festival's silence over the genocide of the Palestinian people. Specifically, they condemned Wim Wenders, the director of the festival, for not allowing what they see and what they perceive as reasonable criticism of that war from taking place at the festival. The culture minister, the German government, rejected those accusations. He said the festival, and there was no censorship at the festival, and that it remains a place for a sensitive debate. So he was very firmly pushing back against the allegations in that letter, Anthony.
The German government is pretty entwined with the Berlinale. They are a major financier of it. If the festival remains silent on Gaza, are these criticisms unfounded? We've just got a short time left. But...
Yeah, well, this is just the kind of the dilemma that the German government and the Berlinale organisers find themselves in. It is, as you say, it's got a huge support from the German government, but at the same time, a place which prides itself on artistic freedom, on being political. In the past, we've seen it be a place where there was criticism of the war in Syria or Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But on this issue of what's happening in Gaza, it's much more complicated for the German government because Germany has pledged itself to be a strong and staunch ally of Israel. And so there you see this dilemma play out, and it's a very it's a complicated, controversial issue, and I don't think it will die down anytime soon.
Matthew, great to get your thoughts. Really appreciate it.